Gaming with CJ here, back for another video inside of CJs City. And that intro should have been 10 times better because I got a new Xbox. I know, everybody. Round of applause in the comments. I got a new Xbox for my, why do I have this on? Oh, because I never tried to record this video once. I got a new Xbox for reasons that were greatly needed because my last Xbox was horrible. It was slow. It was not compatible with newer games. So I was like, you know what? It's just time for an upgrade. We need an upgrade. So now I have the Xbox Series S, not the Xbox One S, which is better. I was going to go with the Xbox Series X, but I'm not paying $700 for an Xbox. But, yeah. In this video, are you guys ready? It is going to be a very, very long one. Are you guys comfortable? Do you guys have your blanket and your snacks? Because this is going to be a long one. Okay, so, I guess we should just get right into it. So, this video is going to be our tour video of the town. This and the next video, actually, because we have to do one for the Funland and one for the town. So I'm going to do the town first, and then we're going to do the Funland. So, let's get right into it. So, we can start off with the front of my house. I'll go downstairs, and we'll start off with the entrance to my house. So, this is my house. This is where you will see me do every single intro in CJ City. I always start at this exact same location every single time. You head inside. This is the living room. This is where I do where I sit and watch TV, blah, blah, blah. Right in here we have the kitchen and the dining room. It's a little small. It's a little crowded, but, it's nice. This is where I do, like, Christmas dinner, blah, blah, blah. I swear the Funland one is always less boring because I'm actually explaining what the minigames are. What is this? Oh, right, okay, yeah. One of my helpers built that. It's just like it's another exit. We'll go to the backyard first. So back here we have my backyard, which has my pool and my trampoline, which has a diving board for a trampoline. We also have a diving board or two diving boards for the pool, actually. But, like this, and then you just jump down and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fun. Okay, so, heading back inside, we have the basement. And the basement basically is literally just another sitting area. It's basically like, I guess there's a studio down here. I didn't know this was here, actually. I think one of my helpers built this. Over here we have my teleporter, which teleports you. Let's go in the teleporter, actually. We'll go to the teleportation hub really quick, which is here. This is the teleportation hub. This is where you can teleport to all different places inside of CJ City. We have the Funland next to Leaf Spleef. We have the Funland next to Snowboats. And there will be another level down eventually to go to the town. This is a Funland level. But let's head back to my house really quick. And then we will be on our way continuing our journey. This is the vault, which I'm not going to explain. You're going to have to figure that out yourselves. There's a video on it. There's a video explaining it. But yeah, so this is my intro room. This is where I start all of my all the episodes. I go over here and I go to my balcony. You know, yo, what up, this game with CJ, blah blah blah. Start my intro here. It is finally becoming daytime. If you head through this door, we have my hallway. My house isn't very big. It's not small either though. We have my office. And up here we have my storage closet, which has Christmas decorations and all that kind of stuff, all the fun stuff. What's in here? Just a music disc. But yeah, we have all that, and then lastly we have my bedroom, which has a nice window here. My favorite painting for some reason is no longer in this room. We have my closet, and we have my second balcony, which you can go out to and look, and I have my fountain outside as well. Okay, I guess we'll go across the street. We'll go here. This is Critter's house. I don't really want to invade his house, but I'll do a little peek in the entranceway. It's a very nice and cozy home, nice and tiny. It's like a cottage, actually. I like the vibe to Critter's house. It's like more of like a cottage, and he has this giant tree because he is a bird. Over here we have Mary's house. Mary is a very old helper. If you guys don't remember, Mary was back in like episode like 100 something or 200 something. She's one of my oldest helpers in CJ City, and she just came back recently, actually. So I'm actually not gonna, once again, I'm not gonna go and invade her entire house, but I showed you guys the entrance a little bit. Over here, I guess I'll go first. I guess I'll show all my helper's house. Over here we have Karofla's house. The entrance is over here. Land for lease. Contact Garofalo. I think you push this button and then yes, and then you rise up to. I think it's supposed to be like a because he lives on a cloud. I think you're supposed to be like riding a cloud up to his house. Oh my gosh, do you actually make it? My potion's about to wear off. Oh, you do make it. Okay. I don't think he's home right now, but we'll have a peek inside. Once again, I don't want to invade his house. But yeah, that's his house. Over there we have an idea board, which I'm not gonna go all the way over to. We don't need to do that. Karafla, you have a wither flowers on your property. I almost just died to them. And he has like a tree lot over there. I think this is his doghouse. Dang, they really did change the barks of dogs. Anyways, heading down, we'll go over to Fortnite's house really quick. Oh, I got an amazing view of the Funland while I was up there. Also, my render distance is really far, so that's going to be really good for when I go and do intros and stuff. Or when I go and do the last look over the tour. This might also be one of my last tours, just so you guys know, because the world is just getting too big for tours. So I think episode 500, this is basically 500, is good enough for a tour. So let's head up here, and this will take us up to Fortnite's lovely house. But I'm not going to go inside once again. I'll just peek my head inside. There we go. Nice little balcony. Fortnite's house is a really nice house. Fortnite's really good at building houses. So let's head down here again, and then we will head over to some of the town builds. These are town builds, hypothetically, but over to the actual, like, buildings and shops and stuff. We'll go this way, I guess. So over here we have my giant lamp post, which has nothing inside of it, so I'm not going to show it. But you go up the middle, and then basically there's meant to be a restaurant up there, but I am changing this. You're going to hear me say that a lot this episode, that I'm changing a bunch of stuff. But I'm changing it to something more like the smaller one next to it, but just a giant version of that, because I think it would look nicer. Here we have, this was meant to be Lava's house, but I think Lava has been busy, so hasn't been able to be online recently, so, he'll be back eventually, I'm pretty sure. Here we have the fountain. This is my fountain, which travels into my little stream, which used to go loop around that way. We haven't really fixed that up yet, but we're definitely going to be doing that. That'll be one of our off-screen things. Oh, this is the arcade, which I'm not even going to show because there's nothing down there really. It was supposed to be an underground arcade, but it got destroyed, of course. To the left, we have. I'll just go all the way to the left. How about we go all the way over here, and then we can loop, just kind of zigzag a little bit. Now I can completely see Infinite Madness' castle from here, I think. I just knocked something over, and I don't even know what it was. Yeah, you can see it from here. It's way over there. Here we have my Super Soup shop. This is basically where you can get soup and eat soup. It's like my soup restaurant. They have all the flavors down here. We have rabbit stew, beetroot stew, and mushroom stew. Those are all the same. They're just repeats. So let's put those back in actual order because I think they're supposed to be in actual order. Yeah, so that's, yeah. Here we have my flowing or trickling lava blacksmith. There's a sign on this side. I know what it is. Yes, trickling lava blacksmith. This is basically my blacksmith where all the tools and stuff in CJs City are made. Although we don't have any on sale right now, as it appears. I love the look of it, though. I like the way you can look up there and how it flows into here, which is actually done outside. It flows right there, and that drips into the actual thing, which I think is cool. I really like it. It's one of our tallest things in CJs City. Not the tallest thing, one of the tallest things. Here we have my entrance, or my spawn. This is where you spawn. My spawn area. There we go. It's basically just where you will spawn right on this block. This is where you spawn into CJs City, and has a welcome to CJs City sign and a thank you for visiting sign on the other side. Yes, thanks for visiting. I'll do a quick skim over the helpers, even though a lot of them have changed. These are, I think, all the accurate ones, actually. Yes, because Pringles is no longer a helper. Bepuff, he pops in every now and again. Snowball, kind of. And Lava, yeah, okay. So, they are kind of, still accurate except for Pringles. Pringles probably won't be back. Maybe he will. I don't know. Maybe one day. Here we have my redstone shop. This is basically where you can buy all of your redstone needs. It has a bunch of functioning redstone and stuff like that. Very fun, very fun. There's no minecarts right now to do this. This was meant to activate a minecart that would go. Oh, I already have a lever in my inventory that would do that. And oh, we didn't have any redstone. Never mind. Anyways, that's that. That's a nice shop which we built a long time ago. Here we have B Puff's Brilliant Bakery. If I don't fix this now, it's going to annoy me for the rest of eternity. B Puff's Brilliant Bakery. Okay, so here's B Puff's Brilliant Bakery. This is B Puff's shop, which I will not change because it's a very nice looking shop, and I love the name of it. And it fits his vibe because his colors are yellow, blue, and red. And that's the menu up there. We have an actual functioning oven, which you can open and close. And of course, we have cakes, which fits the name. B Puff's Brilliant Bakery. I think you're supposed to sit here, and that's supposed to be like the backrest. I don't remember. This was built a very long time ago, so I have no clue. Across the street, we have the What's the Time Clock Tower. Not gonna go up there. There's nothing up there but seats and stuff. It's my giant clock tower, which I think looks pretty good still, but it definitely could use, a couple touch-ups. A lot of stuff in CJs City could use a couple of touch-ups. There's a better view of the lamppost, but it definitely needs to be upgraded. Here we have my pet store. It's just called Pet. It's supposed to stand for PET, but it doesn't. There's no pets in here. They've all found happy homes. This used to be dogs, cats, fish, and turtles, rabbits, and birds. But you know what, Minecraft? I'm gonna make an extremely brilliant suggestion. You guys should add jellyfish. Just saying. I think that'd be a great item to add to Minecraft. Here we have my rustic restaurant. It's meant to be rustic. That's where it gets its name. There used to be minecarts for the seats. If you remember, Minecraft used to have minecarts. Oh, it appears to be also broken. Where it would have minecarts for the seats. Don't know what this is. This used to be where you would make the food. It's been out of service for a long time. But yeah, that is my rustic restaurant. I probably should have gone to the rustic restaurant first because I'm kind of doing like a zigzag thing. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Over here we have the fiery fireworks. This is my fireworks shop. It's a giant firework going out of the middle, but it has no fireworks currently, so we're going to ignore that. It's meant to look like a exploding firework. That's the kind of vibe I was going for, but it does not. Across the street we have Karofla's Copper Factory. This is Karofla's shop. It's for all your copper needs, where you get all of your copper in the town. This is meant to be something that compresses the copper. Then we have like the copper makers, which makes like them into blocks, I think. Yes. And then I can put that back in there. And then we have like, what does this do? Oh, it dispenses the wax so that you can wax the copper. Did not mean to put that there. Although I could just, there. But yeah, this is meant to be the molten copper that turns. It's like meant to be like one of those. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. There we go. They're called. And this is where you buy the copper. So you go like this. It dispenses out your copper, and then you can easily just put it back in if you don't want it. Awesome. Okay, so that's that. Which way do I want to go first? Let's go this way. Then we'll loop back around and come down this way. So let's go all the way to the back, actually, because that will actually help us get a lot of the movie with. Actually, let's do the movie theater, and then we'll go down that way, so I don't miss the movie theater. Here we have my movie theater, which looks really, really bad. Very old. Actually, this is one of the first things I think I built. It's in the ground, I think I just realized. It is. Oh, hello. Random tunnel. Gonna place that there. It's very bad. You'll see when I go into the actual screen room. This is a. Let me play actually. I won! Yay! Oh, we have when did we have washrooms in here? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Racer is actually, I think, one of the movies that plays in this movie theater. So we have movies playing now: Night of the Creeper, Racer, and Danny is the Best. That was from when me and Danny used to be friends a while back. Me and Danny are, yeah. um, this is the Racer one. This one looks okay. Could be better. I wonder how Danny's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. Over here we have. Uh oh. What's this one? Night of the Creeper. Yes, this is Night of the Creeper. And you can see this one looks horrible because you have to go up here and then you have to go and pick your area and you can barely even see the bottom of the screen. And you're very up close. That actually hurt my eyes IRL, I'm not even gonna lie. There actually is no A3. Oh, I think there was a coming soon next to the Dead Best one. There is no A3, and we put whatever. Moving on. We'll go down the street, and then we'll do all these buildings, and then we'll loop back this way. Here we have my train station. This is where you can go in the train all across, the town, and well, not the town, the Funland mainly. It just mainly takes you to the Funland. It's supposed to be for show. Okay. This is the cafe in the train station. Not a very, big train station. It's meant to be just where you go and sit. Who is messaging me? Oh, it's Critter. Watch your step. You don't want to fall down to those tracks. You'll probably end up not getting back up. But yeah, so this is my train. It's not the best looking train. It's nice. It's cool. It looks how it's supposed to look. Can I make this jump? Yes. See, I completely didn't listen to the watch your step rule. But this is the train from the front. I think it looks okay. It's not the best train. It's not the worst train. I think it could be better, but I think it's a pretty good. Actually, now that I'm here, I can just go back down this way. We'll go to this spot next. This is the Milky Milk Shop. It's meant to be my milk shop. And this is actually, I think, one of my favorite builds in CJs City ever, actually. Because the floor is reflective, as you see. It's meant to be a reflection. And I think that looks pretty cool. Personally, I think this is one of the best looking builds in CJs City. The floor looks like an actual reflection. Like, if you were to stand here and you're entering this room, you see it looks like an actual reflection. I think it looks pretty cool. So, over here, we have, this is basically just where you get the cold milk from. There's milk in here, and they basically serve it, and you go down and drink the milk. Simple enough. It's down to every detail, too, that it's upside down. I think it looks good, personally. That's just me. I don't know if anybody else thinks it looks good, but you know what? Why not? This is my Lovely Lights light shop. It has it's very old. I'm not even going to really explain this one. It doesn't look very good. Next door, we have my dancing disco place. It has no anything working for it right now, because it's supposed to have the if you pull this, the floor is supposed to start turning on and off. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool when it's done, but it's not right now. Here we have the bed shop, literally as it looks. This is a bed shop. You get your beds from there, you take them, and then you can test them. I can test a bed right now. May as well sleep through the night. Now my spawn's going to be set here, so I'm going to be wondering where I am. But yeah. Across the street we have my pool, which is not, the lights aren't working in here right now. The lights are supposed to turn off and on. And I didn't fix them. I can show you this room, because this room still works. So if I was to, yeah, see, the lights turn off and on. Oh. The lights are supposed to be on in that room, but the lever doesn't work. But you can see the lights up there. And we have a slide that goes outside and back inside. We have the changing rooms, which are both the same on both sides. You go in here and change. You have lockers, which you'll get a key for. The pool and the hot tub over there. Very interesting looking building. I love the this room. This room looks pretty cool. Can I get out? Thank you. Oh, looks like there was a creeper explosion here as well. Here we have, is this CJC Radio? Yes, it is. So CJC Radio is my radio show. It's basically where you hear the music from, and basically like the talk shows in the mornings when you get those on like the radio. But yeah. Then there's the break area back here. Oh, we still have a long ways to go, guys. Down here, we have my boat shop, which has all the boats sold right now. This is the testing thing. You can test the boats in here. and basically go around. And I think I like this one. This one's pretty recent. I think it looks pretty cool. And it's actually one of my favorite looking ones as well. There's supposed to be a boat up there as well. This is a parking lot. I don't want to pull lever because I'm scared that... Because some of these, like, actually cause you to stop moving. $2.50 an hour. Okay, they're not working right now. Anyways, missing axle of steel. Oh no. Here, did I miss anything? No. This is my showroom shop. This is basically where you know, like you go to IKEA and they have those showrooms. That's basically what this is. So, the cash register's over there. But I'll do a skim through. This is like a bathroom. You have the showroom for the bathroom. There's one for the office. There's an office one. There is a bedroom one. And there's the cash register I was talking about. Karafla is the employee of the month. And we have the kitchen one. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the outside. It looks pretty bland, and the inside's supposed to be like, whoa, color. But we didn't really add very much color. Here we have my Spooky Spirit Halloween supply. The pumpkin on the front, its face is supposed to be glowing, which is pretty interesting when it's actually working. Hold on, let me... You guys didn't see me do this. I didn't do this when I did this tour the first time, and I'm just going to fix it just so you guys get the vision. So, it's supposed to be this. A lot of it could be fixed. A lot of redstone probably stopped working in CJs City, but it's fine. But now I can show you guys the vision it's supposed to have. Let me switch back to survival. Like that. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be like a jack-o'-lantern glowing. And then on the inside, it's supposed to be very dark, very gloomy, very creepy. And we have all of the Halloween supplies you need for Halloween time. Although it's not Halloween right now. And these prices are probably accurate, closer to Canada, actually. The costumes are not, because you want to know why? Costumes are very expensive in Canada, if you guys didn't know. I go to Spirit Halloween and I could buy a costume for $90. This is like the miniature corn maze, which I'm not going to go through because I completely forget how it is done. I don't even know if you can get out. Oh, no, you just get to the back and there's a chest there. Is that like a reward? Can I get that? No. Okay, here, this is like my Christmas area. This is where all the Christmas things were built when it was Christmas time. So I'll kind of skim over them. We have Gingy's Gingerbread Sweets. It's where you buy, like, bags of candy. You're greeted by Gingy the Gingerbread Man. Karafla thought of that. And this is the menu. You get all these candy pouches. Candy pouch, candy pouch, candy pouch, candy pouch, candy pouch. I don't think we actually have any candy pouches right now. But yeah. That is that. Here we have Tiny Toys Toy Factory. This is basically the factory where all the toys are made. There's a little toy shop there. Very nice, very nice. It looks like a toy shop, or it looks like a toy building, as you'll see, like from the roof. There's a giant teddy bear that's being put together by a crane. This is one of my favorite Christmas builds I think I've ever built. This is a snow globe. It's called the snow globe, and this is where you get your snow cones. So if you want to have a snow cone in CJ City, this is where you get it from. We have Snow Blast, Blue Freeze, and Eggnog as the flavors. I think they're very interesting and nice flavors. Here we have the present postage. This is where you gift all of your Christmas gifts. You send them away. There's a working transportation system that I could transport them all across CJ City, but I won't. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, there it is. And it drops down, and then it goes underneath, and it shoots up there, and then it gets delivered. And then we have the wrapping system, which I'm not sure if it has... Like, if I want to wrap something in this, then I want to use a shulker box. Or a green shulker box. I put it up there. That'll get pushed down into the dispenser. And then it will be wrapped automatically. Push that button, and I have my orange concrete in the shulker box, which I'm going to take out, because we only have one of each box. So, we want to be careful of that. Over here we have my tree lot. I forget it was called Terrific Tree Lot. I don't remember. And yes, Terrific Tree Lot. This is where you buy all Christmas trees to put in your house. We have tall ones, small ones, or tall ones, medium, small ones, small, medium, blah, 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 yeah. There's a truck here, which is supposed to have a Christmas tree coming out of the back, but we didn't really get around to that. Because we didn't figure out how it would look if we did it. Across from that, we have the Round Wreath Cafe. It's basically just a cafe in a giant wreath. Nothing more to it. Oh, that's it for this way. So, I guess I'll cut across this way, so I don't skip any of these buildings. I'm not gonna go up there. That's getting destroyed, actually, probably after this episode, because it looks horrible. Oh, we had another explosion situation here. Interesting. Um, Over here, actually, I might keep it there. It's history. Over here, we have my CJ's Creepy Creeper shop. This is basically my merch shop for all of the creeper needs that you need in CJ City. Basically for me, I love that one. That's a nice creeper. A creeper banner. Over here, we have the cake shop. It's called Piece of Cake. Yum. This is basically where you get all of your cake and apparently honey, because there's honey over here. Don't know why there is, but yeah, love my Piece of Cake shop. Here we have Coffee Cave. This is my coffee shop, where you get your coffee, and this is meant to be coffee grinds. I don't know. But it's in a cave. We found this nice little cave. Wasn't big, and we turned it into a coffee shop. Going this way, we have. That's gonna get on my nerves. Cooking cookies. This is my cookie shop, which has the cookie clicker. So basically, what you do is you step on this pressure plate. It spawns in multiple cookies. You grab your cookies. You head out the back, and then you have your cookies. Now I have 5 cookies I'm gonna eat throughout the episode. We're gonna ignore this. We're gonna ignore that. You're gonna hear me say that a lot as well, because a lot of things in CJ City are getting destroyed and changed into something better. Like this, that got changed into something better. I just heard something weird. Anyways, I didn't know if it was in game or in real life. It was in game because I just heard that sound. Here we have my where you need to be airport. Not even gonna go in there. You know what? Don't need to go in there. We have my planes. These are my airplanes where they take off and fly. They go that way and they go up there. This needs a severe upgrade. I'm probably gonna get rid of this building, and that thing behind it, and that one over there. And we'll have a whole bunch of new building area. I'm just like missing a whole bunch of stuff. We'll get here just so I don't forget. So this is my icy ice cream. This is where you get your ice cream. It's in a giant ice cream cone. There's no ice cream up here actually, but there will be eventually. I hate the look of the inside, but the outside I don't mind. I think the outside looks pretty neat. I just realized how many clouds we have now from Garofalo. Let's go back this. I just cracked my knee. Let's go back this way where I have more builds, and then we'll zigzag like I said. We're getting probably about halfway done now, anyways. Over here we have my recycling depot. What is this? It's like the sewage. Let's close that. Here we have, it's recreational recycling, that's what it is. This one received a recent upgrade. I think it looks pretty cool on the inside and the outside. I think it looks good. So how this one will work, I want to recycle a fishing rod. You put it in here, and that will get sucked down into there. Then it has to go into tools, and it will be... There we go. Now it's in there. I'm going to keep that, actually, just in case. We have a lot of recycled tools, actually. And a couple of recycled... These are not... That's not glass. That has to go in the incinerator. Where's the on button for the incinerator? There we go. Incinerator. Awesome. So, over here we have... This is my post office. I probably don't even really need to show this either. But, yeah, see? Closed for renovations. This is going to be renovated. We can look through the window. This has a bunch of mailboxes, etc. Up there is my tower, which I'm not going to show. Let's go make sure we get these buildings over here. And then we'll come back this way. Here we have Danny's Doggo Daycare. My dog. This is the... I have a dog named Danny, and this is for my, like... the doghouse over there. And this is their thing that we never finished, so it'll get better, I swear. Let me lay down. I'm not comfortable right now. My back's starting to hurt. I sound like an old person. No offense to old people. I love. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish my sentence. I respect elders so much. Um, let's go all the way to. No, let's not all go all the way to the end. Let's start here. So here we have flowing food. This is basically where you get food, but it's meant to be like a conveyor belt. You know, like those conveyor belt places where they have food that flows around. So basically, I would throw the food there, then I would turn on the conveyor belt, and the food would go around. And for example, if I wanted the food, I would just bloop, got it. So let me turn that off because that's probably going to cause lag. Usually, there is something up here that goes back and forth, and this one turns on and off. I think it's up there, but that's supposed to be closed anyways. And I'm not about to go and creative twice. But yeah, here we have fresh fish. This is my fish shop, where you can get fish, obviously. So it's actually, like I said, fresh fish. So if I grab a fishing rod, these are the amount of times I've did tours, I think. So if I do this, I stand here, open that, and you're not supposed to touch the fish. If you have to touch the fish, you have to touch the fish and throw it. But you're supposed to do that. Oh, it just didn't go in. So you do have to pick it up sometimes and do that, and it will go into there, and it will immediately start cooking. But it won't actually, because it's cod, and we have salmon in here. I don't even know how long it's been in there. But yeah, so that's where it gets the name Fresh Fish. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks like a cool fish shop. Here we have, I think this is Critter's Cookies. Yes, Critter Cookies. This is Critter's Cookie Shop, where you get all of your cookies in CJs City. It's very basic, really nice though. Really like the outside. I think it looks pretty cool. Next door to that, we have the. Oh, let's go over here first. That's just a mini game that we played. It's one of our Employee of the Month mini games. What is it called? Recreational Recycling Employee of the Month mini game. But yeah, we might do another one of this because this one was actually pretty fun, but a bigger version. So 2.0 basically. Here we have my record shop. It's meant to be a record player. If you see it from above, then you can actually see there's a record inside. Is it called Record Player Records? Yes, it is. So yeah, it has all the records, has record players, and the Employee of the Month. This one is blue. So it's Karafla. Out of stock? Oh. Yeah. So Karafla. We're gonna keep that there though. That's history. Here we have the doggy spa. I think I literally called it doggy spa. I did. This is my spa for dogs. So that's gonna scare me if I run over it. So the dog would go in here. They get blow dried. The doggy dryer. And then we have leashes, dog leash, and dog armor, bones, and pork chops. I really like it. I think it looks cool. I like the inside. It's a very clean look, I guess. Here we have my park. I won't go inside. I'll just kind of show you guys. It's really nice. It's a really nice park. Lit up at nighttime. Here we have my Ready Redstone School. This is basically the school where you get taught redstone. This is my shop. Oh. River and Benji are here. What are you guys doing here? Or is that Icicle? No, that's River. Yeah. So I forget what leashes or what colors I gave you guys. Sorry, but yeah. So it's basically just a redstone school where people learn how to do redstone. Very, very interesting. Very fun. Do you guys want to stand up and join me? Actually, dogs. I don't want you guys here by yourself. You guys stand up and join me. And then I can take it back to the doghouse when I'm done. So, that being said, here we have 88 burgers. Inside joke, actually. So, this was an inside joke between me and Critter. This is actually, I think, one of the first times me and Critter actually met. We had an inside joke about 88 burgers. We were like, what if you could eat 88 burgers? Blah, blah, blah. And we just kept laughing at it. I don't know why, but I think it was really funny. I think we both thought it was really funny. And, it turned into a shop. I don't remember the exact way the inside joke went, but, a lot of people wouldn't get it if they first heard it. Here we have my flower factory. This is the factory where flowers are made. So basically, how it works is if I pull this up, basically it is supposed to feed the flower. I don't know if it's working right now, but it's supposed to multiply the flower, and then it's supposed to pull this lever, which dispenses out water and breaks the flower. And there was a hopper and a minecart that would go around and collect the flowers. Down here, oh, that's why it's not there. Oh, you guys just both peeking through the door. Anyways, that's that shop. Here we have my wood shop. This is basically where you get all the wood. Not all the wood, because that's not all the wood in Minecraft. But yeah, it's really nice, really fun, really cool. Here we have, this is CC News. This is my news station. It has, we're back here, we have there's like the weather section, the talk show, and the game show. This was working before. Don't know why it's not working anymore. These were meant to, like, yeah, you know what I mean. Then there's an upstairs, so this is like the entryway. You guys can come up if you want, I don't care. Here's where they get ready. It has the mirror effect once again, which I think looks really cool. Up here we have the break area. Oh, hello, dogs. And here we have the meeting area. It goes up farther, but it goes up to the roof. So, we don't need to go all the way up there, and I don't want to bring the dogs up there. Moving on. Next door, we have, this is, I think, another one of my favorites. This is Silly Sushi. This is my sushi restaurant, which has which sells sushi, obviously. I have some in my inventory right now, actually. Employee of the month, once again, Karafla. Karafla, if you'll find Karafla is the employee of the month of most of the things in CJs City. Because he was, like, literally, he's really good at all the employee of the month mini games. Probably because he built most of them. But yeah, I really like the look of this one. We can cut through here, actually. Here we have, let's go up here first. And then we'll come back down here and I can show everyone else this. Okay, my dogs are still following me. This is the City Hall, CJ City Town Hall. Is that a lowercase c? No. Strange. Just look at the J is bigger than the C. But I love this one. This was built I think a couple of episodes ago. Actually, I don't remember how many exactly. But this is Critter's office. There's lots of paintings. This is Fortnite's office. And then we have Crawford's office, which looks really nice as well. And then down in the hall, we have my office, which looks really nice. I love my office. I was just checking. Fortnite's at 64% updated. For my internet is so slow when updating things. It's the worst. I hate it. My dog is asleep at the end of my bed. She got her needles today. Over here we have, what is this called? CJ City Art Museum. It's literally just called CJ City Art Museum. I thought it had a special name. Here it's just basically my art museum has all the art in CJ City. I'll just do a loop around the outside one after the inside one. This took so long to build. Not kidding. Like, this is one of the longest things I think I've ever built in CJ City. Actually, it might be the museum that was even longer. But moving back here, so that we don't forget anything, we have, this was a hot dog shop, which we never continued, because we don't have hot dogs in Minecraft. This is Fortnite's furniture shop. Has outside furniture, indoor furniture, etc. All the cool stuff. I think it looks pretty cool, personally. Not too big, not too small. Oh, I'm sorry, River. I'm sorry. Here we have Prolix Enchanted School of Enchantments. If you guys don't know who Prolix is, Prolix was an old helper in CJ City, like one of my first helpers, actually. And I think I talked to him a couple days ago, actually. I said hello, just to see how he was. He's doing pretty good. This basically just teaches you how to enchant stuff, make potions, etc. I love how the dogs just keep peeking their head into every building. Here we have Learn and Craft. This is my crafting school, where you learn to craft and build and stuff. Oh, you guys actually want to come in this one. Oh, I'm skipping this one. This is Critter's Cafe. It used to be Dinner Max, which was Dynamax's cafe, but we changed it. So it has a drive-through. It's just literally basically just a diner. Um, but it was another inside joke. But I think it looks pretty nice anyways. I like the dome on the top. You can barely see it, but it's there. Here we have my nether shop, which just has everything nether related. Next door we have my basically home hardware kind of shop, so it's like for all your building materials. Oh, that's everything down this lane. Um, let's go this way so I can get all these. Here we have my crane. It's towering over everything. I think it looks really cool. I like the crane. Here we have Super Slumber Party. This is my slumber party place. I'm not even going to show it, really, because it's getting destroyed. Here we have my Perfect Pie Pumpkin Pie. This is my pumpkin pie shop. Really suits the name. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I love that shop. Took me a while to build, actually. Here we have Mary's Magnificent Munchies. This is Mary's Cooking School. I think it looks pretty cool. You guys just keep peeking into everything. Here we have Expensive Collective. This is my jewelry shop, which has no jewelry right now. It used to have this cool trick where you can put an armor stand in the back, and it would show just the item that's in the armor stand's hand. But it doesn't do that anymore. This is like my landlord kind of place where you can like buy a house. Blah blah blah. Ooh, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Back here we have my bowling alley. Working bowling alley, I should be mentioning. Brilliant bowling. Let's see if I can get. Let's see if I can get two. You're never gonna be able to get one. Keep going, keep going. No! I am so sorry, River. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you don't like fish. I did it! It just hit. Okay, so yeah, it takes a while, but yeah, as you'll see, that's how it works. Then you push this button just to reset it. Set up, River. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put the fishing rod on your head. Then over here, we'll go to my art museum, or not my art museum, my museum, actually. This is the CJs City Many Memories Museum. This has a lot of memories in CJs City. Let me show you some of them. We'll do like a skim through the bottom area, I guess. Actually, let's do the top area. The top area has like some of the funny ones. We'll go right around here, and then go up the stairs. So here we have built by Karafla, mini statue of Karafla. We have built by CJ. It's a mini statue of me. Built by Critter, mini statue of Critter, and built by Fortnite, mini statue of Fortnite. This is my favorite thing in the entire museum. Built by all the helpers. This was on a wall in one of the old buildings. Dynamax Boy was here. CJ was here. Mary was here. Prolix was here. Fortnite CVP was here. Critter was here. Pro was here. Crofla was here. Shake was here. Turtle was here. Everybody had their name on this one wall, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm definitely putting that in a museum. And guess what? Here it is. It's one of my favorite things in the entire city, actually. I think it might be my favorite thing in the entire city. And then we have, like, Weird Machine built by Max. Really, really just random things that were built by the helpers put in here. Okay, so, we'll go this way. Get all these ones, and then we'll get, like, the clock shop and all that stuff. So we'll go over here. Actually this way. Here we have, is this Storm's Sharp Sword Shop? Storm Sharp Sword Shop. Storm Sharp Sword Shop. Got it. Okay. This is the sword shop in CJ City where you buy all of your swords. And basically, it's really neat. I think it looks really cool. It has a giant sword coming down through the actual thing. And it has like swords here. What's this? Just a really powerful sword. There we go. Yeah. So that's that. There's lava in here. I don't want my dogs going in the lava. Come here, River. Come here, Benji. Teleport to me. I have to go down here anyways. There we go. We have a Rainbow Restaurant here. This is my Rainbow Restaurant. It's ugly. I hate it. But it's meant to be an ugly restaurant. That's what the point of this one was. There's also a lot of snow in here. I don't know why. Over here, we have... This is my milkshake shop. What's it called? Snowy or Snow Milkshake Shop. I have a milk shop. I have a uh, ice cream shop, and I have a milkshake shop. So basically, this one's really cool the way it works. Where's the? So these go down when they want to, or when they're supposed to be chilled, and then they go up when you want to get the milkshake. So it's really cool. I really like this one. I like the giant milkshake on the top. That was a cool touch. Here we have, this is Top Hat Shop. You build your own hat basically. Let's build a green hat. That's why I had a hat in my inventory. Now I remember. So it drops that down. You pick up the color you want. You put it into that. Let me eat some salmon because I'm hungry. And then you push this button to drop down a hat. Oh, we don't have any more hats. Never mind. I was gonna show you guys. I was determined, but okay. You would get a hat. A hat would drop down. You dye it, and then you put it on your head. So we'll keep that on. Here we have my Great Garden Shop. This is basically where you buy like your garden boxes, your trees, blah blah blah. Really cool. I had a really brilliant idea when I built it, and it's like meant to be like a greenhouse, I guess. Over here we have, which I forgot to show when I tried to tour this last time. Over here we have my rink around the Rosie. This is my ice rink. It has a shed for the Zamboni, but there's no Zamboni in there. It's literally just an ice rink. Nothing more. So, moving on. Here we have, this is my pumpkin patch. It changes around the season, so it'll probably be watermelon. Okay. Yeah, so it's pumpkin shop or a pumpkin patch right now, but it's, yeah. Don't know what that is. So let's go. So I don't forget them. We'll do the clock shop next, just so I don't forget about them. There used to be a building here. We got rid of it because it was yeah. You get the point. This is my TikTok clock shop. And basically this is where you buy all of your clocks. Where's Benji? Anyways, yeah, that's literally it. Oh, there's Benji. Benji was running a little bit behind. Here we have my... Forget what this is called. I keep hearing sounds. I don't know if it's from Minecraft or not. So yeah, this is basically a gift gadget, I think I called it. I didn't have a sign on it, you know. These are called gift gadgets. And they basically do the same thing as the gift wrap thing in, yeah. Here we have my chicken shop. I'm just making sure I didn't forget anything. And this is basically a chicken shop where you eat chicken. Literally nothing more. It looks decent, not the best. This is Prowl's Protection Paradise. This was meant to be like a defense place where you learn to get defense, and you can you have a crossbow, target practice. Sit down, Benji, and sit down, River, for just a second while I do this. There. That's literally it. So you guys can stand up again and join me. And there used to be like armor you could buy in here and like weapons and stuff, but not anymore. Up here, oh, I forgot all those. Let's go over here. I'll loop back down this way. Here we have Pro's Performance Practice. This is basically like a performing arts practice center. So you're supposed to practice your performing. It's not meant to be professional or anything. It's like kind of like a rehearsal place, I guess. This is my tall tower. I forgot to mention that as well. There's glass coming off the side of the building. Interesting. Here we have electronics. Not even going to go in there because you know what? That's going to be upgraded as well. Here we have music to my ears. This is my music shop. It has your piano, your drums, music discs. Yes, easily. This is CJ and Pro's studio. This was my studio where me and Pro would do like fun things. Flower shop. Like that's where we would do like recordings and stuff. Like fake. Blah blah blah. This is my flower shop. We have all the flowers in CJs City, I'm pretty sure. Probably not all of them. Most of them, though. Yeah, most of them. Not all of them. I can choose not all of them. But, yeah, that's literally it. I hear bees, and I don't know where it is. Here we have close and close. I'm not even going to go in. It doesn't. It's irrelevant now. It looks... Who uses purpur? Why Why did I think it was a good idea to use purpur for a build? Like this. I don't know, but I did. This is my honey hut. This is basically where you buy honey. It's a honey restaurant. Nothing more. I'm not gonna go in there. Not gonna go in there. Not gonna go in there. Here we have my candy shop. This is Sweet's Candy Store. It's a candy store, just as it sounds. There's like no candy in it, so don't even need to go in any further. Over here we have my definitely dentist. This is a dentist. Could use an upgrade. Not the worst, not the best, but you know, it's a dentist. So we'll cut through here. I hate Minecraft sounds. This is my Learning Letters school. This was recently upgraded because it looked horrible. It used to be a college, but we changed it to a school, and now we're going to build a college. It has all the different grades and stuff and all that stuff, and there's a cafeteria, there's a back area, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Heading this way, we have my Pharma Creep, which is my pharmacy. It's a play on words. Has all your potions. Water breathing. I probably didn't need to drink that, but I did. Here we have Creeper Care. This is my very dangerous thing. We support. Oh, we don't. Checkup. This is basically where you get checkups. This is where you get surgery. And this is where you get your prescriptions. So yeah, this is my new hospital. We had a bigger hospital here, but I like it when it's smaller like this. This is Creeper Care. It used to be called Urgent Scare, and it was like the length of like this entire section. This is the best bank. This is my bank. You have your bank teller in here. You have your bankers in there. I don't know what they're called. Don't judge me. Not gonna go in there. Here we have my lovely library. This is my library where you can come and rent out a book. I'm gonna build a bookshop too eventually. But I like this place. This place is nice. Do we have any actual books? No. There's a piece of bread in here, but I'm not going to take that because I don't know how long it's been there. I say that as if it would be moldy. This is getting destroyed. This is Creepza. We made a little bit of progress in destroying it. Here we have Food Farm. This is basically my farm where you get food. It's grown right in the farm, or in the building. That's why it's called Food Farm. You have your coolers where you get your milk and stuff, etc. Very interesting. Here we have Echo X Sports. This is basically my sports shop. You have a soccer net, basketball hoop, a working basketball hoop at that. Well, sometimes it works if you're good. No, I'm not good enough. But yeah, there's that. Oh, you wanna go snowboarding, do you, Benji? Anyways, cookies and cream. This is my basically like my coffee and cookie shop where you can get coffee and cookies. Nothing major about that. Here we have my Prowess Perfect Pet Vet. This is my vet. Same in every room, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But just basically a pet vet. You guys don't want to go in there, do you? That's why you were standing outside waiting. Where did River go? There's River. Here we have like a movie. This is like my movie filming place. It has cameras, blah, blah, blah. Look how old this map of CJs City is. This is insane. Like, how do you, like, look how, like, there's nothing on here. There's nothing back there. This, like, it has my old house. It has Plush, my old helper's house. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's my old school. It's just insane to look back at that and see how old it is. Here we have, this is Pro's Potions. Pro's Powerful Potions. It's a potion and like totem shop kind of. Very small, but perfect for what it needs to be. Here we have, this is Benji and Fluffy's pet shop. Fluffy is no longer with us. Fluffy passed away, sadly. But basically it's just basically a pet shop. Another pet shop. It has like all your pet needs and stuff. And all that. So, what else did I think there's another thing. Oh, the casino. I can't forget about the casino. Here we have my casino, which is, this usually lights up, but it's not right now. The redstone probably broken again. Let's see if I can get one or win in first try. Did I? Oh no, I think that one was emerald. Nah, I don't know if I get it. It's hard to tell. But yeah. So that being said, I think I toured everything after this long 55-minute video. Let me go up to the top of the tower like I always do. You guys are gonna stay down here. You guys come over here. You sit down, River. Where's Benji? Benji, come here. There's Benji. Benji, you come here. You come over here and sit down with River. So you guys sit together. You guys conversate with each other. Okay. Let's head over to the tower. And we will go up the tower and get one final look to see if we forgot anything. I don't think I did. If I did, I'm going to be very angry, and I will just explain what it is from up here. So yeah, this is what I do every tour. I go up here, lastly. I don't know if I'm going to do another tour, like I said. CJs City is just getting too big to do tours, and the episodes would be like 3 hours long eventually. So we don't know about that. Let me go right up to the roof. And then we'll get a last look. Look how far my render distance looks now. Ew! Infinite Madness Castle. Anyways, I think that we are good. That's like the Memorial Park, so I don't need to show that. We are good. Yes, we're good. Okay, so thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below saying what we should build in this world, because we're always in need of your guys' fantastical ideas. While you're down there commenting, be sure to hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every single time I make a post, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I know there wasn't a video posted on Friday, but that's because this was meant to be on Friday, but the last video got corrupted and didn't work. So I had to re-record it, and here we are re-recording it again. In the next episode, I'll be heading into the Funland to show you all of my Funland builds, which will probably be a longer episode because I have to explain actually how every single one is played. I have to... I think there's definitely a lot more mini games than town builds. I can tell you right now, that's 100% a proven fact in CJs City. But yeah, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. CJ out.